I am not in my attic anymore. I am not in the concrete tomb. I am above the world. For 5 days I have been moving across the rooftops. The streets below belong to them. But the sky is mine. My hands are bleeding. My boots are falling apart. But I keep moving. Because I saw something. It happened on the first night, while I was trapped on the supermarket roof. I was shivering, waiting for death or dawn, whichever came first. And then, I saw it. 5 miles north, a blinking light. Short, short, long, short, short, long. It wasn't a reflection. It wasn't a fire. It was electricity. It was a pattern. Someone turned that light on. I remembered the old emergency radio in my backpack. I haven't turned it on in a year. The batteries were almost dead. I pulled up the antenna and spun the dial. Static. Static. Ghost voices. And then, a frequency. 98.4 FM. No voice, just a clicking sound, repeating the same pattern as the light. Click, 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 click. It was a heartbeat, a digital heartbeat, proving that the heart of the world hadn't stopped beating yet. So I started walking. Not on the streets, but on the roofs. I jump from building to building. Sometimes I use wooden planks I find to cross the gaps. Sometimes I just leap. Yesterday, I almost fell. A rain gutter snapped under my weight. I hung there, 5 stories up, staring down at a horde of hollows looking up at me with their mouths open. I pulled myself up. I screamed at them. I laughed at them. I am not your dinner. Not today. Now I am close. The building is in front of me. The tower. It's an old broadcasting station. The red light is on top, still blinking. It's mesmerizing. It calls to me like a lighthouse calls to a drowning sailor. But there is a problem. The entrance to the roof is blocked by a heavy metal door, and the only way in is through the fire escape, which starts from the ground. I have to go down, one last time. The alleyway below the tower seems empty, but I know better. They are always there, hiding in the shadows, waiting. I check my gun. 2 bullets left. I check diplomacy. The wood is cracked. The nails are bent. It has served me well, but it's tired, just like me. I touch the ground. The smell is overpowering here. It smells of old death. I move towards the heavy steel door of the tower. It's locked. Of course it's locked. I take out my crowbar. My hands are shaking. Clang. The sound rings out. I freeze. From the darkness of the garage across the alley, a growl. This one is different, fresh. It hasn't rotted yet. It sees me. It screams. I don't run. There is nowhere to run. I raise my gun. Bang. Shoulder hit. It barely slows down. It charges. I aim for the head. My hand shakes. Click. Jammed. The damn gun jammed. It tackles me. We hit the asphalt hard. I smell its breath, bile and blood. Its teeth snap inches from my nose. I jam the handle of the bat into its throat. It's strong. Stronger than me. My arms are burning. The blackness is creeping into the edges of my vision. Not like this, I grunt. I didn't come this far to die in an alley. I find a rock on the ground, a loose cobblestone. I smash it into the side of its head. Once, the grip loosens. Twice, bone cracks. Thrice, it stops moving. I push the heavy corpse off me. I gasp for air, coughing. My ribs hurt. I think one is broken. I stand up. The pain is sharp, blinding. But the door is right there. I pry it open. I stumble inside. I lock it behind me. I am in. The stairs. 20 floors. It takes me hours. I climb on hands and knees. Every step is a battle. Floor 20. The roof access. I push the door open. The wind hits me. And there it is. The transmitter. A solar panel array. A tangled mess of wires. And a computer terminal inside a small maintenance shed. The light is blinking above me. I limp towards the shed. There's a man there, sitting in the chair, wearing headphones. My heart stops. "Hello?" I croak. He doesn't answer. I spin the chair around. He's dead. He has been dead for weeks. A pistol in his hand, a hole in the ceiling where the bullet went. He chose the easy way out. I fall to my knees. It was all for nothing? Just a ghost leading another ghost? I look at the computer screen. It's in sleep mode. I touch the mouse. The screen flickers to life. It's not just a signal, it's a map. A glowing green dot is blinking on the screen. It matches the rhythm of the light outside. But there are other dots. Blue dots. I put on the headphones. I push the receive button. The static clears. And for the first time in 470 days, I hear a voice. A real, human voice. "This is Station Alpha. We are broadcasting on all frequencies. We have food. We have walls. We are safe. If anyone can hear this, you are not alone." I repeat, you are not alone. I listen to it loop. 10 times. 20 times. It's real. The dead man in the chair, he didn't die because there was no hope. He died because he thought nobody was listening. He set up the beacon, but he lost faith before anyone could answer. I am not staying here. This tower is a tomb, just like my attic. But now, I have a destination. 200 miles. Through the mountains, through the cold, through the hordes. It sounds impossible, but for the first time in a year, impossible sounds like a challenge, not a sentence. I take the dead man's gun. It's fully loaded. I take a protein bar from his desk. I walk out to the edge of the roof. The sun is fully up now. The city looks different. It doesn't look like a graveyard anymore. It looks like a maze with an exit. I take out my journal. I write one last entry. Day 470. The counting stops today. I don't need to count the days I survived anymore. Now, I am counting the miles to get home. Sound of the radio voice fading out. You are not alone.